What, you're using the laptop?
No, use my phone.
Why didn't you use your phone before, man? Why are you so late?
Fam, I've been back there for 20 minutes for you, man.
No, you haven't, bruv.
I've been messaging in the chat, fam.
Man said backstage, bro. It's 11:42. You said 10:30.
Man said 9:30, really?
Exactly. You even said 9:30.
Thoughts on the
I'm gonna
chapter,
be home
innit? Since
in
you're
11
here,
minutes.
fam.
I was hearing my sneak this, bro.
Yeah?
What?
It's not sneak this, and I said your name.
No, I weren't there, so you were sneak dissing him.
Wait,
What did I
who was
say?
sneak this and who?
Man
I'm
said-
confused.
I said I was sneak dissing. I said your name like I was there. Man said, yeah, I said your name, but the video isn't out though.
Fam,
What you
thoughts
say?
on the chapter. Have you even read the thing?
Where's there a new thing again?
You even, oh my day, you haven't read 11:21.
Oh no, I read that. Come on, man. That's old news. That's old news.
Yeah,
Older
but
builder.
John hasn't even read the chapters, isn't it? So it's like I could make sure you man.
Older's spazzing right now, isn't it?
He's cooking.
I'm not gonna lie, he's spazzing right now. He's a special kid.
Question is, going into this, especially with that last panel, which faction is like how we ranking the factions out of all the man that's on that last panel?
They already ranked it.
Who's they?
The four main niggas are on the side.
You mean
Yonko's at the top. They got the best chance because they're the most mobile. And then on the right hand side, we got the four main niggas, captains, and then we got the second mates on the left, innit?
Who's
second mates on the left? On the left.
Yeah, that's why if you saw that little,
who was that?
So does this puts Garland? Does this panel puts Garland above any of the Gorosei?
Nah. So if you read that, I put a little paragraph in the chat in it. I'm still not thinking it's true, but I thought that the shadowed out Donny could be Garp
With a sword.
It could be Garp.
How could it be Garp?
Tell that old nigga to duck out, man.
When have you ever seen Garp with a sword? And Garp's been captured by Blackbeard.
Garp doesn't even know how to use any weapons.
Garp has a sword, you know.
No, you don't.
This guy is
We've seen
crazy right now.
Remember when he used to have the dog paw thing? I swear he had a sword on his waist.
Nah, man.
When he used to have
the guy rolls with crackers and a dog.
This guy is bugging. When have you ever seen Garp have a sword any time in a story?
Hey, don't let people be laughing at us, bro.
That's what I'm thinking. Hold on.
No,
then
that's not Garp.
Okay.
And it can't be Garp because Garp's been captured. So how's Garp gonna be in the running for the One Piece? Impossible. He's entrusted the next generation to Kobe, trying to put him in One Piece talks. People are saying that's. You know who people are saying that is? They're saying it's Shank's brother.
Nah, chill.
Don't bring that up, man, please.
Chill, man.
That's what they're saying.
Don't let people be laughing at us, man.
No. That's what the community's saying.
What are you not saying?
So the community chill.
That's what the community's saying.
Man,
them are making videos saying the guy that's blurred out like that is Shank's brother.
Do you know why people are saying that?
Don't bring that here, man.
Do you know why people are saying that though? Yeah,
is that Ralph Clark Steph?
Is the circle thing?
Say that again.
Do you know why people are saying it? It's the way that everyone was shown. That everyone was shown on opposite sides to each other. Like you had Luffy and Blackbeard opposite of each other. You had Kobe and Emu opposite of each other. You had fucking Akainu and Aokiji opposite of each other. And then you had St. Garland. Then you had St. Garland. And the Shadow. That's why people think is the Shadow
affiliated
Shanks'
with
twin.
him.
Could it be Shanks' twin and that Shanks is his son that Roger kidnapped and raised?
I feel like.
Well, so you think there's two of them, and then one of them was
and then Shanks is the one that went down to the earth.
Yeah.
To be honest, now you say it like that, it doesn't sound that bad, but I don't want it to happen because I allowed the evil brother to.
but I can't
Nah,
lie.
that's
For
an
me,
L, man.
it would be an L for Shanks to just have this new brother out of nowhere. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
man,
way,
and
that's an L.
but
especially
the
after
way,
watching that last
Like you're not
episode,
enough
yeah,
of a
they
mate.
can
but
only need
those,
one,
Yeah,
man.
this one allowed it.
This
but
ain't
those,
family piece, man.
yeah, but that circle thing there is it's
It
not
is
for
family
no
piece,
reason.
actually.
It's not for no reason. Like how you got everyone opposites of each other, like the Marines and the Revolutionary Army. You got the old guard, the Emu and Kobe, the old Marines and the new Marines, the Yonkos and the Marines. That it's everyone's in the circle is counterparted against their opposite of themselves.
No, but run that by me again because I've literally got the panel in front of me. You're
That's what
saying that
I was gonna put it up.
so Kobe, not Kobe, Saba being positioned at the far left, he's parallel with who? Get the thing up and I'll give you time to get it up because I'm trying to because right now I've got it here. You've got Akainu far right, you've got Saba far left, and a lot of people saying that that's the fight. That's gonna be the fight for Akainu.
What, because of the fruit?
Huh?
What, because of the fruit?
Yeah, that, Ace, there's other reasons. I just don't see how Saba wins that, to be honest.
I don't
At
agree
any
with what you
stage.
Saba
man was
versus
saying.
who?
I don't agree with what you man was saying about Bonney being weak though.
She is weak.
She's slapping Sanji though.
Okay.
Am I
But
lying?
Sanji's weak, though, isn't it? Sanji's weak.
Say nothing, my guy.
Exactly. So if Sanji's weak and she's slapping Bonney, then that's two. She just beat someone weak. So what next?
I hear you. I agree.
Exactly.
Say
So,
nothing.
yeah. So with the panel, Stefan, are you trying to get the panel up? This guy even here?
He's there, but I'm trying to get the panel up.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
you're trying to get up on the thing.
what's it? Saba isn't parallel to Aikinu. Kobe is.
Yo, can you not hear me? Sorry, I don't.
Yeah, we
My
can hear
phone
you.
disconnected the microphone access for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Man, I was waiting to see how, because run that by me again, who
So let
matches
me
up
go.
with who.
So it's that the way I saw it is that everyone's opposites of each other. Like how you got,
Oh, like mirrored.
yeah, everyone's mirrored against each other. Like how you got Sabo and Emu, you got Dragon and
And the guy.
Akiji.
But what's Dragon and Aokiji beefing over?
So what I was watching something they saying Dragon and Aokiji is like a
Killed his dad, bro.
It's relation to Garp, innit? The adopted son and the real son.
Two students.
Oh, I like that.
Two students have got.
Okay, I hear it.
Yeah, so they're saying that's a Garp one. Then you got
That's a bit. That's a bit of it's a bit of a jump for Kobe.
yeah, Kobe. Yeah, the Kobe representation they were saying is it's the new age Marines, like the new sense of justice Marines against the old guard Marines in a kind of
like it will be like sword going after Emu kind of thing.
yeah, like sword.
Okay.
You got sword and the new Marines, and them not having a different sense of justice compared to Akainu's sense of justice.
Whoever this guy is that's shadowed out, though, he's
That's
the
why I'm
only
saying
hope.
that this guy here who's shadowed out is paired against Saint Gertin, who they're saying it could only be. They're saying this room to be two people, where it's either Shanks' twin or it's Zemeckis who was still alive.
I think it's the man. I think it's the man with the man
Marked by flames.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that makes the most sense actually.
I
But then
thought
who would that even be? I
don't know. I don't think it was confirmed, but I thought we all kind of come to the conclusion it was
we thought it was Saul. Yeah, but it's not.
It's not.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is.
Do you know why I don't think it is? Because they say that
but it was heavily
he's on a
implied,
ship.
It said,
Yeah,
and
but
it said he's guarding the last road poneglyph as well.
they say he guards the last poneglyph and he's always at sea. And we know Saul to be living
On
in
Elbaf,
Elbaf, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's Saul anymore. I was convinced it was Saul a long time ago,
but then now like with this now, at least the chapter's finally done in the escape, man. This was
finally we're actually leaving Egghead. I heard it's been 2 years, which is kind of crazy.
So what, have these guys escaped yet?
Not yet, but they've done the coup
Basically,
de
out.
burst to
Two
link
chapters
up.
were out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
two chapters they should be out, but it's break week next week.
They're
yeah.
about
So
to.
Which is long.
and
I
then
think we're
they got
about to do another coup de burst or something like that.
yeah. Then they got Elbath and meet Shanks, and
I don't think they'll meet Shanks yet.
I think Shanks is still an Elbath.
I think
You
he's
think he'll
there.
be there
I
by the
think he's
time
there,
they get
but
there?
I think
But
he's
Yeah.
there.
Luffy's
But
leaving, no?
I think he'll cut out.
I think he's waiting for Luffy this time.
No, I think he's there, but I think he'll cut out.
Nah, for some reason I
Shouldn't
think he's
he
gonna win.
have left already because he was on the way? He was leaving already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he said, let's go get the One Piece," I think he just cut out. So as Luffy's coming, they'll say, "Oh, you just missed Shanks," and then he'll probably just laugh and then just carry on.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think. I think One Piece still got a couple of years, fam. I'm in the
Yeah.
minority in it. I think One Piece is still going.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
his
for
couple
sure.
years? It's not
For
finishing
sure. If
next week, is it?
this is actually a short arc for One Piece standards, and it's taken 2 years, so of course
And we
it's
have
going
to
to be more.
forget that Oda takes a lot more breaks than he used to. It's like
Yeah.
For
he takes
sure.
up 1 month maybe.
All I'm hoping for is that Bonney doesn't join the crew.
Yeah, same.
Uh,
Because I can deal with
Gear.
Gear 5 from Bonnie once every 5 years than seeing her do that shit on the crew every day.
To be fair,
That's
I
wrong.
don't mind
But-
it because I don't rate
But
Gear
do you know
5
it's,
like
I
that.
want her to join.
I don't rate it either, but I don't like that she's doing it.
But do you know what it
because
is,
it's
yeah?
like, why are you here?
I
But
don't.
the
I
thing
honestly
is,
don't mind.
the way she's so fixated on Nika, I can see her joining the crew.
Yeah,
You don't need to, man.
To be honest, yeah, I don't mind her joining the crew as much as I mind Yamato joining the crew.
No, don't
I'd rather Yamato, mate. I'd rather
Nah, the
Yamato.
Yamato one would have pissed me off. Yeah, Yamato one would have that
To
would have
be
pissed
fair,
me
I
off.
don't think either of them are good fits. But the thing is about
You were screaming for
the
Yamato,
Straw
though.
Hats. I guess, but
Nah, nah.
the reason why I think Yamato should join the crew is really for one reason. Someone needs to fight Katarina Devon. I don't think Robin or Nami will ever be strong enough to fuck with her. Yamato is the one person that can fuck with her.
They can.
But-
It doesn't matter.
I think Robin will do it. Robin will do it.
1-on-1.
Yeah,
It doesn't have to. It
Level
doesn't have to
6
be
prisoner.
1-on-1. It doesn't have to be 1-on-1.
Nah, even in a 1-on-1,
It doesn't have to be 1-on-1, but I feel like that. I feel like
you'd like
those
it to
two
be.
crews fighting, it's gonna be 1-on-1s.
Yeah, you'd like it to be a
Because it's the
1-on-1, but
Blackbeard Pirates versus Straw Hat Pirates. I think it'll be old
But-
school 1-on-1s.
she'll awaken her fruit devil child thing, and she'll do something
But-
mad to
but
the.
you know, I
An
feel like-
awakening for
It's not even
Robin.
just
That'd
that.
be interesting in an awakening.
I don't see
for
her
another
beating
Straw
her.
Hat.
Yeah,
at all.
trust me for especially for that fight. Most of the Straw Hats, like Nami, is not just gonna have Zeus and the Cloud thing. Nami,
Right, where's your man?
a lot of upgrades for that fight. Yeah, like not Usopp is gonna be a
So do you know
world-class sniper.
do you know what man deeped as well? Yeah, is that because you see how Roger's crew all went. They know what the One Piece is. They know the history of the world and that. And you actually deeped it, yeah. That everything that everyone did slightly involved the world thinking when they left.
In
What do you
terms
mean?
of carrying on the legacy.
No, like in terms of how Rayleigh went and learned to master ship coding, how Crocus went and lived inside.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Because if you look at it, yeah, Shanks
all of them
started
went-
looking around for who that person was going to be. That's what
Yeah.
Shanks
Even
literally started doing after
didn't,
Roger found it.
Yeah.
Didn't
So it's slightly.
Shaki go underwater?
Yeah, Shaki went underwater. So I feel like the crew kind of they knew the truth, and then everyone started to prepare for the world to see.
Yeah. Because they knew they were waiting for the sovereigns to be born, innit? Like what the Sea Kings were saying in Fishman Island. They were waiting on Luffy and Shirahoshi to be born. Because, it's a prophecy. It's a prophecy for these men to save the world.
Yeah, that's why Luffy
Yeah.
One Piece, and I reckon Shanks the whole time knew what the fruit was.
What, when he stole it from who's who?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Because finding out the truth and everything would put Roger onto the importance of that fruit.
Yeah, I reckon that fruit is the only way to actually stop Emu.
Yeah, but it's not the only way to find the One Piece, and that's why Roger was too early. Because Roger was able to find the One Piece, but he couldn't use it.
Yes, I reckon it's either Shanks or Luffy who finds One Piece.
Do you think Shanks will still be around by the time it's time to find
Yeah,
it?
yeah. I feel like the
So
One
you
Piece.
don't
We don't think Shanks is dying anymore.
No, I don't think Shanks will die. If he does die,
Oh, niggas agreeing with me like 12 years later.
so do you know
What?
if Shanks dies, he
What
will
do you
die
mean?
during the war that happens
I
after.
was the only one saying from college time that Shanks ain't dying with
Oh
Blackbeard.
my days, man!
That
That
The
he's
lies,
not dying.
the
You might, yeah,
lies,
you might were all convinced that Shanks was dying, especially Daryl.
the
Daryl
Don't
was
worry,
pushing
lies,
man.
balls.
Never change,
the
man.
lies, man.
Daryl
Hey,
was pushing
Stefan,
back the
carry on your
balls.
point, man.
Yeah. So what I was gonna say is that with everything going on, so it's clear
Everyone,
that
every
Every
one
one
of
of
us
us
knows
needs
so
a
that.
gimmick.
the finding the One Piece is
Wow.
nowhere near close to the end of the story. So much happened afterwards. So that's what
Yeah,
I think.
100%,
Shanks
100%.
might be the one to find it, and if he does die, it will be a result of the war that happens after it's been found.
Like how Whitebeard said, when someone finds it, there's going to be a massive war.
Yeah, like there's going to be a war to see who gets control of the world.
I just hope it's a free for all. That's why I asked the questions of going into this final saga, like how we ranking everyone in military might, because you're saying Shanks might find it, but is Shanks' military
Are you
might at
saying
this
this
point higher
because
than Luffy's? Is it
what
higher
Mr.
than
Morge?
Blackbeard's?
Hold on, Darryl. Are you saying this
Cross-skilled?
because Mr. Morge made a video about this recently?
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I saw today he made a video ranking the military powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be honest, yeah, one thing that people like always forget is this is at the end of the day a pirate anime, so it kind of technically doesn't matter who finds the One Piece
Some
first.
steal it.
Yeah, whoever
Why not?
finds the One Piece first doesn't really matter if you can't keep it, because when you find it and leave Laftel or go, and you're not going to
Depending on
live on
what it is.
Laftel forever.
Plus,
Once you leave and go back to the real world like Roger did, he sailed across the world and still went back. And I
Don't
think
you think it's important who finds it next because it kind of leaves like
It's
a
very
legacy?
important who finds it, because who finds it is
confirm,
Vegapunk. When Vegapunk's talking about who finds it, he's talking about them keeping it because they found it.
yeah,
uh,
exactly.
I feel like
But he's not specifying that finding it will enable them to keep
but
it.
did you
No,
feel like
no one.
No,
That's
but
what
the
I'm
person
saying.
that's worthy of finding it is most likely going to be too strong for it to just be taken from them anyway.
yeah?
Exactly, but
But do you
all the players that are in play, anyone can take it from anyone, really and truly. If Blackbeard finds it, Shanks can still rob him. If Shanks
Depending on
finds
what
it,
it is.
if
Depending on
Shanks,
what it is.
depends on what it is. But
No
if
one's
Shanks,
robbing Shanks. No one's robbing
but
Shanks. No.
no, if Shanks finds it, Emu
They
can
can
still
what
rob
steal
him.
it.
happened?
They can't rob it.
Emu can rob him.
Never that.
But what happens if
Bro,
the
that's what I'm saying. It's
One Piece
different.
itself?
I'm just saying at the end of the day, we sometimes forget that. Fair enough. Like you can
What
find
happens
it
if the
first.
One Piece isn't like a physical object, but actually information or something unlocks a different power?
Yeah, like I said, depending on what it is.
It will be whichever method that is passed down, it can be stolen from. So if it's like scrolls or documents passed down, or if you read something and I don't know, it's like stories or whatever.
Hmm.
Your crew can be taken over. Innit? We've seen the Foxy Pirate games, innit? Like your whole team can just get dismantled, innit? So
But then,
if you find
and
it or not,
also,
it's
what?
like for example, yeah. Imagine Kid found One Piece. It's like cool, yeah, you found the One Piece, but then
We
when you now buck Shanks at Elbaf, it's crazy. You lost it.
Yeah, but not even just finding the One Piece. That then, what with it all being based around the prophecy in One Piece and them saying Roger was too early. What do you make of it to be that the One Piece could only be used by the awakening of Joy Boy?
I think maybe in the One Piece, it maybe signals that a certain time or a certain event needs to happen before Joy Boy can come or something like that. So
And
maybe it's that Roger's like, well, he found Laftel and he did the right thing, but he was too early in the sense of all the whatever prophecy he read or whatever was on the last poneglyph that was at Laftel or whatever signified that certain events needed to happen before Joy Boy will awaken, basically. And those events hadn't happened yet. So he's
The certain events was Joy Boy being born.
maybe that's why he
With
probably laughed. Like,
Shirahoshi
well, he did it.
being
It
born
could
as well.
no, but it could be Joy Boy being born, but it could be things like, let's say, an escape from Impel Down, and that will signify also when Shiki escaped from Impel Down. So he could think, oh shit,
No,
I'm on
Impel
time
Down
to
has
die.
nothing to do with the prophecy. The
I'm just
the
saying.
reason why he was too
I'm saying.
early
Wait.
is because
I'm just saying things
the
like
reason
that.
he was
I'm not
too
using that
early is because
exactly.
Shirahoshi hadn't
I
been
hear what
born,
Kobe's
fam.
gonna say, but I do feel like
The Mermaid
it was
Princess is a part of this shit.
it was Shirahoshi and Luffy, and the fact that no one had actually eaten the fruit yet.
Exactly.
I'm saying no. I'm saying for whatever reason. I'm not giving the reason. I'm just saying something like that. It would have been whatever he read signified that he did all the right things and all the right steps to find Laftel and find the
Yeah.
One Piece.
No, yeah.
But then he was just too early because
Yes,
these things hadn't happened yet.
no, I 100% hear what you're saying, and then what I feel like as well is that remember is where they say some devil fruits choose their wielders. I feel like the fruit chose Luffy to be Joy Boy's reincarnate.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I said it to John before in the last stream when it was just me and him. But yeah, I think just I think there were a lot of people that or I think they've said it now in the anime that could have been Joy Boy. But I think a lot of people had Luffy's fruit over the years.
But
The
no
government,
one,
I think the world government just didn't know who would be able to awaken it.
Yeah, for sure. Because they were they were more pressed that it was awakened than anything.
Yeah,
Because
I think they were fine and happy that it was out there.
I'm
I think
assuming they assumed,
some
okay, you have the devil fruit, but most people can't awaken this anyway. So
Yeah,
don't bother.
I feel like it
Well-
was a certain thing of like maybe that particular fruit was particularly hard to awaken.
yeah, no, I get that.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
multiple people must have had the fruit over the years. Because
And then
That's what I'm saying.
800 years, bear man's had
And
that
if
shit.
it was and if it was a fruit that just anyone could awaken, then the Gorosei would have made more of an effort over the years to just have it for themselves.
Plus, what do you not think?
Yeah, but you'd think that all devil fruits would be the same level of difficulty to awaken, right?
No,
No.
I feel like
I don't think so.
it's more easier to awaken enough.
I feel like
remember
I feel
what
like,
Kaido said. It's
go on.
when your mind and soul kind of like
It's
Catches
when,
up
yeah,
when
it's when
you're
it's a perfect method
with your
of
physical.
user.
exactly, and there's going to be some
Yeah,
devil
but
fruits
so
that suit people more than others. So it's just going to be
Yeah.
easier for some people, isn't it?
So like for example, I feel like
yeah, but then
Aikini's
that
fruit-
doesn't
I
disprove
reckon
that.
coincidental that you
That
have to
doesn't
have
disprove that because you could be look at what's her name, Califa, the Bubbles girl. If she was a girl that's into Bubbles, she's a West Ham fan, versus a guy like Lucci who moves like a fucking animal, they could both awaken. It would be the same level of degree because of the same difficulty degree because they're both into what their fruits are. Look at
not
Kaku.
not
He awakened because
He was
he
fixing
liked the
his giraffe.
giraffe shit from the start.
no,
He
but
liked
not
it. He was into that shit.
but not in terms of what's it.
But
Not
then,
in terms of how easy it would be for the actual user.
but I feel like so. But you see, things with devil fruits awaken, I feel like this real Joy Boy Luffy's fruit is the only real important awakening at the moment. Like everyone else is just a power up. But I feel like
Whoa, no, chill. Doflamingo's awakening was crazy still.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
just
but it's just a power up in it. It
It's
doesn't
just a
have
power,
like
really.
bearing on the story in it. Whereas Luffy's thing does because it brings
No, I think it
knowledge
does.
of a god.
I think that's what obviously
don't-
I'm going to be repeating a lot of stuff from last
So,
stream.
Don
But
Flamingo.
that's what I think is related to most of this. So the Luffy's fruit being Sun God Nika, whatever. I feel like it was just because Nika was the figure that is a story or an imagination of a god, that someone that can change brighter days or whatever. And whoever had the fruit just embodied that. So it's just called the Sun God fruit embodiment of Nika. And that's fine. But then I think other fruits have the same thing. I think other people have done historic things in other fruits. So I don't feel like it's just special to Luffy. That's why I don't really rate the Gear 5 thing. And that's why I think Bonney can actually
should
do
be.
it.
What do you mean it's not
outside.
special? What's not special to
Come on,
Luffy?
man. It was even said in the chapter that Bonnie's thing was
No, wait. What's not special to Luffy? I don't get
Especially
that.
to Luffy in terms
Yeah,
of
right.
his his fruit being kind of significant to the story. I feel like everyone's
He
fruit
thinks a couple
will.
people could be Nika.
Yeah, I feel like there'll be a lot of
All right, cool.
fruits
So
that like were like great warriors in the past or
yeah,
part
no,
of the great army of
So you're
the gods
saying
of
that
the
Luffy
past.
would have.
Nika,
So you
Nika's
There'll
think
be
Luffy
vital.
could have
Green
found the
God.
One Piece and been Joy Boy without the Nika fruit?
the Nika fruit is Joy Boy.
No,
No, the
it's
Nika
not.
fruit
It's
is
not.
Nika.
It's
No, I
not.
think
It's
I
It's
not.
think it's
not.
separate.
Joy Boy is his own
The
man.
the
But
Nika
Joy Boy
Nah,
probably had the
where's
fruit.
But
worth?
Joy,
Nika
What
the reason why,
Nika
is
I'm
love?
saying,
Nika is not real. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
I know,
I
but
don't think.
No, Nika's a myth.
Nika's,
Whereas
Yeah,
Joy Boy is a real person for sure.
but what I'm
yeah,
saying is that obviously we know that Joy Boy was one of the first holders of this fruit.
Yeah. He was
mm.
That's
probably the last person to awaken it, other
yeah,
than Luffy.
that's what I'm saying.
No, I think maybe I think he was the first person to awaken it.
I think he's the
Yeah,
only.
probably. Yeah, probably.
I think it was. I don't think it was the last. I think other people have
Well,
attempted
Luffy's
to
the last.
awaken it
I think
before.
I think Nika's the only. I think Joy Boy was the only person to
I think,
awaken.
yeah, I think in the 800 years since
That's
Joy
why
Boy's
that's why
defeat,
that
That,
robot,
it was only Joy Boy and Luffy that's
why
awakened that.
Zunisha and the robot haven't noticed Joy Boy for 800 years.
But then again, the robot did wake up 200 years ago, they say.
yeah, no. See, think of it like this: in the 1,000 years, there's not for the government or for the Gorosei and Emu and that to be plotting like this or have these plans already set in motion. There must have been other people along the way that have tried to already stifle these plans.
Or
That
do you?
that
Or
they've had to now
I,
sink islands for and then do
Yeah,
all these
but they
things to
want
I
them
raise
feel
the
guys.
like
They
sea
want
level over
Luffy.
I
They
don't
time.
wasn't
feel
gonna
like it's
work.
that deep, but I feel like, do you know what it is? I feel like it ain't even just that. I reckon that Emu's immortal, so he's obviously been preparing for this since fighting Joy Boy.
That's what I'm
Mm,
saying. But I think he's
you ain't
been
been doing a
preparing.
good job.
I think he's been preparing for that and putting roadblocks in the way.
Yeah,
But part of the roadblocks is he hasn't been able to secure the Gomu Gomu no Mi fruit for all that time. And because he knows, okay, he hasn't been able to have that fruit next to him for 1,000 years, he's then renamed the fruit, called it something else, and just tried to deceive any user that's actually gonna hold the fruit in future. Because
Yeah,
he
that
can't,
definitely,
he knows he can't retain it.
making people think it's just rubber, made sure that a lot of man didn't even
Yeah, I was
awaken it because they didn't even know what it was.
it's less manpower than actually always trying to secure the fruit after someone dies and
I get.
all that kind of thing. But
Yeah,
also,
it will definitely benefit them to change the name for sure.
you know what I'm saying, but also
But record,
what it does is that anybody else in the future that then awakens the fruit doesn't think back to Nika. It doesn't go. It takes away that relation.
yeah.
So
So
whatever the
that's
fruit is
what it is.
supposed to be called,
You got to
it's
think
just
though,
like
is
it's
that
just like if someone awakens it, they think okay, they just still have rubber powers.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
even Luffy,
But you see what
go on.
what I was going to say is that that was also the plan. Is that's why researching the Void Century was taboo. Was an instant jail or your whole white island wipe, and it was trying to remove Joy Boy and Nika from the history books altogether.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I think the reason that either that's already been done and that's only maybe the stories are
I, re-
only in like scarce parts of the world and all
I
that
reckon with
is because over time people have attempted to obviously research it. They've had to have their
yeah,
islands destroyed and
I
all that
reckon
kind of thing.
with Emu being so scared of the fruit, I reckon the fruit might be the only thing that can stop Emu.
On an NL thing.
Yeah,
I think I'm not sure if I said it in the last stream. I feel like the fruit can inspire other Nikas. So
yeah.
that's what.
I
So
hope not.
I think
Oh,
Bonnie
I
is an.
hope not.
I
God
think Bonnie.
forbid.
For
I
me,
think.
if that happens, I feel like that fully degrades the power of the fruit itself.
Yeah, I'm
Then
saying
Do you know why I'm scared
I
of
don't
that?
rate it.
Do you know why I'm scared of that
That's why I
happening?
don't. That's why I don't rate
Do you
it.
know why I'm scared of that happening? I was literally
But
watching One Piece clips yesterday, yeah,
Mm,
and I was watching these Sulong transformations,
yeah,
mm.
and the Sulong transformations literally looks like what a what a Mink Gear 5 equivalent would look like.
Bro,
That's what scared me.
see my theory. Yeah,
but
I feel
Damn.
like
but
Well,
if you
finish,
look at
man.
the chapter, yeah, see if you read the chapter and you go back and look at what he says to Bonnie directly, calling it a cheat.
yeah. When he says you can do it, you can do it.
No, but look at what he says to Bonnie. I forgot his name. The
What,
spider.
Luffy himself?
No, the spider where he turns around
Oh,
and says
Saturn.
that
Oh,
is
so,
a cheap imitation using a power she can't comprehend. That
yeah, because she
For
can't.
now.
No. She can't comprehend it because her haki is not strong enough. That's why she gassed out like the first time Luffy used it. That's fair enough. They're just saying
I
it in the
feel
sense.
like he was saying that in the sense of you might be able to look like him, but your power output is nowhere near it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But I think the same way when
I rec-
Luffy, no, the same way how no one's highlighted that when Luffy wanted to blast my man into the sky and they wanted to get away, and bear in mind after he hit him, Luffy was like he's definitely not coming back. Luffy told Bonney and all them to hit him, so it's a kind of thing of it's a friendship boost kind of power. It's a thing of like, okay, yeah, put all your power into me and it gives me more power to output kind of thing. So it's a thing of, I think the more motivation when Luffy's next to Bonney, before she could even transform, she said, I can't do it. And it's cool. I've seen you do it. I can't do it. Luffy said, you can do it. Just try it your way. I don't know how your fruit works, but you must be. But I know
so
you
you're
can
saying
do
he's got motivation XP.
exactly. He can transform. I think
So
there's
he's got Bella Betty's fruit in there as well then.
I think there's 5 to 10 fruits in the story that can become Nika. It can be a crew of Nikas basically.
God forbid.
I think in the final arc against Emu, I think hey, man, I'm gonna cry, but I think in the final arc against
man's gonna make it sound like
in the final arc against Emu.
Nah, man.
Luffy's gonna be captain. Luffy's gonna be captain of
Don't say it.
of the crew of Emu.
Don't say it. I'll block you.
5 to 10 people.
Don't say I'll block you. Don't say it.
I don't.
Law will be there. Law
Don't
will become
say
a
it.
Nika. Just wait. Bonnie will be a Nika. And Zoro, Sanji, and all that. Zoro will have his own division. There will be the samurai and there will be Wano. So Zoro will have all the Wano samurai and the minks.
The downfall of One Piece. I'm here for it, man.
Chopper will have his own battalion of the little people from Dressrosa and his own followers. It's going to be a mad thing. It's going to be yeah. That's.
I'm
here
for the downfall of One Piece.
That's literally. It's going to be the end of days.
And I feel like Bonnie's.
How would that? But wait. How is that going to be the case? Yeah, if no one else has a power like Bonnie's.
No,
because that's not the point. That Bonnie's power isn't like Luffy. I heard you man talking at the start.
It is. It's a cheap imitation, is it not? So
it's
how is Sanji going to be a cheap imitation?
The fruits are not the same. The fruits are not the same.
No one said it's the same. It's similar.
Bonnie's power
it's not.
Allows her to put Bonnie's power allows her to bring to reality any past or future.
No. Bonnie's power.
Envisioning a Nika
future.
Envision the future is Nika.
Bonnie's power allows her.
Yeah, no one else can do that.
Bonnie's power allows her to envision a future for herself and others. So if she's turning you young, she's envisioning the future of that she's changing your age to make you younger. So just to say you're going to age backwards or whatever it is. For herself, she envisioned that she is able to become Nika. And she thought that before when she was younger and growing up, even in her backstory, she's been saying that she either wants to be Nika, she wants to be more like Nika, she wants to become Nika. That's fair enough. It's only until when she was next to Luffy trying to become Nika and saying she can't do it, she needed Luffy to actually give her belief or give her that motivation XP to say, no, I don't know how your fruit works.
You know what you're saying? You're saying, but what you explained is that her power affects others. Yeah, Luffy's doesn't.
It can.
So how is Luffy gonna make other people Nika?
Because Luffy isn't using his fruit to be Nika. That's what I'm saying. Joy Boy was the embodiment of Nika. That's why I said Nika wasn't a real person. It's not like Marco the Phoenix and his model is after an actual.
You can't say they're not using the fruit to be Nika when it's the Nika fruit.
I feel like
it's basically for me. I think it's
so Luffy is Nika. So Nuki is Nika, and Nika's powers and what the fruit embodiments of Nika, but it's obvious.
No. See. Okay, wait, see. Try the way I'm a fair man. I might be wrong. What's that?
I don't know. That's
Oh, but obviously, Bearman, I might be wrong. This is just the way I see it, innit? I'm saying so. When Vegapunk was explaining devil fruits, he was saying he's guessing. He wasn't, or he. I don't think I can't remember fully, but I don't think he said it was a fact for certain. He just said this is how he sees how devil fruits were came about, basically. And when he was explaining it, he was saying that basically he just thinks that it was the pure desire of man that actually basically kind of went into the water and grew into the tree. So pure from people's pure willpower, the essence of willpower was absorbed by the tree and actually bore fruit of whatever that people desired. So if people desired to fly or to be like, oh, they're looking up and seeing hawks and pigeons all day on like islands that we've passed that have peculiar things like the weather's changing or different things like, oh, they want to be able to control lightning because they can save their country or whatever reasons that they want to attain to any citizen. I think that's what Vegapunk was saying, was that people struggling and trying to wishing and praying to the so-called gods and whatever it is over the years, that's what's brought about the devil fruits. Not unnatural or unnatural is One Piece logic, innit? That's just, we can just shelf that there. But I'm saying from that, I think that's what Joy Boy has got. He has that, and from his own personality, his own willpower, aside from the fruit, aside from the actual gomu gomu ni goni quote unquote, because we know now it's not the rubber fruit, but aside from that, from his own as a person, like how Luffy was genuine, how Shanks was looking at him and kind of just keeping him around before he even got the fruit, it was a mistake. I think just as a genuine person, he was the embodiment of Nika, of the stories and like wanting to help people and that kind of thing, wanting to always have friends and make people smile and all those things in the story. So
Yes.
when everyone's thought that they're Nika or they can become Nika, they've had their different reasons from the stories that have been told over the years of Nika, of what he can do, of what he will achieve, of what he aspires to be, and all of that. So I think Luffy has become Nika based on he is a perfect, just him naturally is a perfect embodiment of Nika. Plus he has got that fruit, and we know now that the wills can be carried
Fam,
on through
explain how
fruits.
other man are gonna be Nika.
So do you
That's
know
what I'm
what?
saying. That's what I'm saying. So other
No,
people, I think other people can actually have can
I don't
actually
feel like
embody
they can.
Nika as well, and
But
their
you can.
fruits will be able to allow
So,
them to
so it,
transcend to
I
that
feel like
level.
you're using the spirit and the embodiment of Nika with actually being Nika.
That's what I'm saying, because Nika isn't real. That's what I'm saying. Nika's
Yeah,
not a
so it's
fruit.
not real. So yeah, so but it doesn't mean that everyone's going to be walking around and looking like Luffy and that. All that
That's why I said not everyone. I said I think about 5 to 10
I don't feel
fruits.
like anyone will turn around and start looking like Luffy and that and have that thing of Nika because I feel
To
like
be fair,
the
I'm not agreeing with Kwame,
Only
but
only Bonnie can
hold
do
on.
that.
I'm not saying
No,
that
no.
I'm
See,
agreeing with
that
Kwame, but the
I
fact
could be
that
wrong. I could be wrong.
but the fact
You
that
are. You are wrong.
Bonnie is able to do it, like
but
but
Bonnie's able
50
to.
chapters ago, we wouldn't have thought this would be
But
possible,
the only
but
reason why
it's
Bonnie's
happening.
able to do it is because her fruit allows her to bring out any vision of the future or past that she
Yeah,
perceives.
I'm not, like I said, I'm not agreeing with Kwame,
But
Yeah,
but
it's
the
the
only
reason
fact
her.
that
It's
the
only
fact that
her.
whole
Bonnie was
thing of
able to do
so
this means
what
that
I do
it's
with
not
that what
impossible, is
Kwame
it?
said, so the parts that I do agree with what Kwame said is that Luffy is that he is the embodiment of Nika, and the fact that he is the embodiment of Nika, I feel like that's the only reason he was able to even awaken the fruit.
No,
Yeah,
but
same with Joy Boy.
yeah, and
Being a
yeah, no,
fun-loving, happy guy like that
that
is why they
definitely.
were able to.
That definitely, but I think because the fruit actually, do you know how Vegapunk has said that
Fruits have for the throne.
fruits can pass down wills of the users. So I think
Yeah,
Joy Boy's actual will is passed down into the fruit, which also is triggering or allowing him to become Nika through that fruit. That's why that fruit is so important rather than your
yeah,
personality. Because if it was just okay, whoever embodies Nika, the Gorosei will just kill anybody that's good and that embodies
yeah.
Nika. I think it's a combination.
Yeah,
But
but I feel like, but then there's only one Nika fruit because remember, it's not just Nika. Remember, the whole
that's
time.
what no. That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving Bonnie that credit. I'm
Yeah,
saying Bonnie's fruit is not a Nika fruit. That's what I'm
but
saying.
there
I'm
is no
saying it's
Fingers
not.
up.
I'm saying it's not. It's not in that essence. I'm saying Luffy's one is special in the sense of only he can embody Nika like that. That's why it validates what Saturn was saying in terms of
The cheap
it's a cheap imitation. It's like, yes, you're a cheap imitation because, like, you know how Daryl will know how the community is saying that the Gorosei are basically just shadows of Emu. That Emu basically can control them from like the far away. That is just basically
So,
like basically like little clones and that kind of thing. I think it's a thing of Luffy is the only one that can truly embody Nika from the fruit and the combination. Go on.
yeah, no. So I hear what you're saying, then with Luffy's the only one. So what I was going to say is that in terms of that with Luffy is that it's not just that, it's also the fact that he's the sun god Nika. He's the only one that will be seen as the liberator, the only one who has the ability to
He's
sound.
the one above all.
That's what I'm saying. So see it from the angle I'm
He's
looking at it.
Gojo. He's the one above all.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So the angle I'm looking at it puts him there. I just don't rate the angle because, like you guys, when I explain it, you won't like it. This is just what I believe will happen. I just don't like it. But
I don't feel like anyone else will be Nika or want to be Nika or perceived to be Nika. I feel like most people around the world, besides the Giants and Bonney, won't even know who Nika is. And
I think there's a few people. No, honestly, wait, hold on. Let me interject here. Let me interject quickly. Yeah, I think there's actually quite a few people on the planet that know about Nika, especially if you're from certain. Hold on. Especially if you're from certain tribes, you'll probably know. Especially them tribes that are
have been oppressed.
Yeah, especially the ones that have been oppressed, they'll probably know about Nika. Do you know what I mean?
I'm saying so.
Like, hold on. Like you couldn't tell me that what's his name? Kaido's boy, second in command. What's his name? King. King probably does know about Nika. King probably knows about Nika.
Yeah, he does. He was speaking.
Of course he knows.
He was speaking to Kaido about Joy Boy.
Like the oppressed nations probably know about everything.
He was talking to Kaido because Kaido thought he was Joy Boy, and then Kaido was like, "It's not me, it's someone else."
So what I mean by that is that so cool. So you might know who Joy Boy and Nika is. I doubt people know that Joy Boy and Nika was one and the same, and it was all down to the devil fruit because obviously only Emu in the world government.
No. So I think people know that of the separation because they know of the sun god Nika and they know of the tail of Joy Boy. So it's a separate entity in the sense of they know that there was that they worship a god of the sun god Nika, but they know of the entity. There's also folklore because it was 1,000 years ago. There was a person called Joy Boy that did that. That was the whole point of the Kuma Bonney backstory
with the whole Luffy and the Nika thing.
900 years ago, but
yeah, whichever.
Connected is that you got to think is that everyone that surrounded himself around Luffy is involved in the liberation. So what I say is that people not be around the world. I don't think people want to be Nika or want to be Joy Boy. But they are waiting to be liberated and freed by Nika. And I feel like the fact that Luffy's family happens to be the Revolutionary Army and him now being the voice of liberation will also have a massive part to play.
To be fair, I see what you're saying, but the fact that Bonney isn't joyable, but has.
But Joyce,
Bonney. Hold on, but the fact that she has the form right now just kind of proves that there's probably a couple people like her as well.
Yeah, but with Bonney, I feel like we just got to put it down to her fruit. So unless
but that's what I'm saying.
It's literally only down to her fruit.
No, but CZ, that's what I'm trying to show you.
And how she was raised.
That's what I'm trying to
show you.
How
she was raised, but she was gonna. There's gonna be a lot of little girls and boys that are gonna be raised the same way.
No, but that's where you man's not listening, yeah. Because look at Bonney, yeah. You know, if Bonney was raised by Doflamingo, yeah, she would never at any stage in her life envision a Nika future. It won't be Nika.
Of course.
Yes, yeah, so she's not living only Nika because of her fruit.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, it's the people it's a lot of the races that were what's the word I'm looking for?
So you have.
Yeah, it's how you was raised, the knowledge of Nika, being brought up in a Nika-fearing household, fam. That's why she's
And
able to do
there's
this.
gonna be
If
quite
she
a lot
was
of
raised
households
by,
that are
if
like
she was
this.
raised with that same devil fruit by Saturn, and he never let her leave, it wouldn't be Nika that she's doing. She'll be some next demon that she's
Exactly.
envisioning.
So it's exactly that's my point.
So
So
it's the
it's not
devil
the fruit.
fruit.
So
Kwame,
it's
I
not
get
the
what you're saying.
fruit.
I fully get
Yes,
what
it is the fruit. Because
fruit.
it's
It's
the
a
You're
fruit
mix
saying
that
of both.
enables her
It's
to
both.
envision different
Let me land.
futures.
Let
It's
me land.
both.
Why are you arguing this?
Let me
you
land.
guys,
So
you
I
guys,
feel
you
like
guys you're not even listening to what I'm
This
saying,
guy's
man.
just
I hear what you're
talking,
saying,
fam.
but let me land here. So here's what I'm gonna add in and connect the dots. Yeah, is that I feel like for the whole Nika and Bonney thing, I feel like two things have to happen. One, you have to have the envisionment and embodiment and the upbringing to know and want and need Nika, but also have a devil fruit that has that capability. Without the devil fruit, you cannot even have this possibility. And I feel like it will all be linked to imaginary future, past, or those kind of power-based fruits.
So limited devil fruits will be able to actually get it.
Yeah.
So far, there's only two, which is Luffy's fruit and Body's fruit.
Yeah. I feel like there may be fruits that we don't
Because
know.
Luffy's fruit is it. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Luffy's fruit is it, and then Bonnie's fruit.
Yeah.
Even
You
though
can
Kwame says
imagine a
it's
future
not.
where she is
So
it.
hold on. Even though Kwame says it's not, it is somewhat similar to Luffy's fruit.
How?
Because she can
What's the
envision being
similarities?
similar to Luffy's fruit. That's
What's
why.
the
Because hold on,
similarities?
hold on.
Bonnie,
Let me
I feel like
explain
Bonnie.
to you why. Then let me explain to you
Okay.
why it is similar to a
So
certain extent.
let's put it this way.
Hold on. Let me drop here. Yeah, it's not the same, Kwame, but it's similar to the fact that they have to use imagination to bring out the full capabilities of the fruit. It's as simple as
Okay,
that.
you're spitting.
It's as simple as that. It's
You're
very
spitting.
simple.
Because
Luffy's
that actually applies to Luffy, but within
Luffy's
his
power is
fighting
pure
style.
imagination.
Luffy has
I
to, facts.
could say that about anybody.
You know, but you know what it is? No,
I
so
could say that about anybody.
no, but the difference is that Luffy, he has the ability anything. So here's how Luffy's and Bonnie's fruits is similar, whereas Bonney can envision any past and future and make it happen, whereas Luffy can just think of something and it happens.
Wait, guys,
Yeah,
you're comparing Luffy.
What is your point, though? What's your actual point?
No,
I'm
saying
to make?
right now you're comparing Luffy's awakening to Bonnie's general fruit.
No, I reckon Bonnie's fruits awakened.
What, from the jump?
It could be.
Come on, man.
I don't think it is, but it could be. He just said it. I've just heard it now.
Do you know why I think it is?
The fruits are
Because
similar. It's not the
she
same,
had
but the
that ring
similar. It's the
around
fact
her
that they use
knee.
imagination is similar.
Yeah. I think the reason why I think Bonnie's fruits awaken is that you got to think, if it was just the ability, normally if that fruit wasn't awakened, I reckon it would have just affected hers. I reckon the fact that it's awakened is the fact that she's able to physically alter and change everything around her as well.
Yeah, facts. I think she's been
but
awakened.
other people can do that as well. There's other the devil fruits that affect externally as well.
Yeah.
What about
the
the Haki sash when she went into Nika mode? She's
Nah.
got that.
Yeah, I'm
She's
saying
awakened.
that's no. I'm not saying she's not awakened. I'm saying her fruit abilities. That's why I'm just to be specific. I'm saying just from the jump, Bonney changing somebody's age is not an awakening.
But she's awakened today, as of 2024.
She's awakened.
Then that's all that matters.
I won't argue against that. No, but I'm saying when you're comparing the fruits, you have to compare them in the base form. Why are you comparing the awakening?
Because the reason she's able to imitate, because bro,
why are we comparing the awakening?
Imitate Nika.
The awakening.
Hold on. Let me jump in.
Awakening literally means.
Let me jump in again.
Wait, 1 sec. Awakening literally means you're surpassing the limits of your fruit. So why are we comparing people's limits?
Let me jump in. The thing is about awakening.
Compare the actual fruit.
Let me talk to you about the awakening. You're acting like the awakening of the fruit is a whole separate entity to the actual devil fruit. It's not. It's just another stage. No, it's not. It's just another stage.
Luffy can't.
It's not. It's just another stage, bro. It's like
okay.
Let's use other awakening.
That's why it's called Gear 5 and there's a Gear 4.
Hold on. Let me jump
stage.
in. I've been letting you man talk. Let me jump in. Let me finish what I'm saying.
I want to correct.
Free John.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You can
correct
correct
John, man. You've had
the
floor.
Let me finish what I'm saying. You can correct me afterwards. I've been letting you man talk. Yeah.
Go on.
If you now use other awakenings as examples, Doflamingo's awakening is not a whole different entity to his devil fruit. It's just another stage. Like you said, it's almost like a power up. When it comes to Luffy at base stage, he still has the ability the fact that he's able to use fire, the fact that he's able to do certain moves that doesn't really imitate the rubber fruit just means that he's already using the capabilities just at a lesser level. Yeah, I mean, 5 just means he's using it to a greater height.
Facts.
But also,
because how do you explain Red Hawk and that shit?
That's my exact point.
It's very simple.
So do you know what
I'm saying that's my exact point. So you're comparing Luffy's max level and saying
I don't
that
think,
fruit,
but here's
you're saying that
he just gave an example of Red Hawk though.
But
that's not the max level.
But bro,
I'm saying, but how is Red Hawk the same thing as Bonney changing ages?
Because Luffy can do
because
Red Hawk.
He's imagined that he could use fire.
Yeah. He can
when it has nothing to do with his fruit.
Everyone thought it was to do with the fruit.
And Bonney has touched you. And Bonney has touched you and changed your age. She hasn't imagined anything. She never see before this.
She imagined you being younger. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Before this arc,
man, he don't understand the fruit. It's just
I'm saying before this arc, she hadn't imagined anything. She just touched people and changed ages.
Bro, you're making it seem like I'm saying it's the same. All I'm saying is that the fruits are similar just due to the fact that
so you see what you just said there,
creativity.
But
that's it.
But I'm saying the similarity is not in the fruit. The similarity is in embodying Nika. That's the similarity.
You see what you just said there though about Bonney touching anyone in that is that she was always doing it but we just never had the explanation of how her fruit works. She was always imagining people getting older and younger and doing it.
We were told she had the age fruit.
Yeah. And
you were told wrong.
We were told wrong. We were told Luffy had the Gomu Gomu no Mi. We were told wrong.
But I'm saying Bonney's fruit hasn't been called a lie. No one has said it's not the age fruit. Who said that?
Yeah, but again, age fruit.
Why are we inventing
but the age fruit again?
When we found out how it works, we understand that it's not just the age fruit.
It allows her to
it's got to do with imagination and futures for herself and others. We already know this.
But we've only seen that.
Do you know what it is?
We've only seen that with her becoming Nika.
Cool. So quite. So do you know it? I kind of get. What
yes, but we've seen it.
I reckon. No. So I reckon.
So how is it?
Her touching people and getting them older and younger. I reckon that's just her base devil fruit.
Saturn literally explained this already.
Her pulling past and presence out of her imagination. I reckon that's the awakened state of her fruit, where it's just changing the age, just a base level.
I'm saying I'm saying, you're saying, we've seen this character for so long with this fruit, and they haven't imagined anything, that no imagination or anything has been attributed to their fruit. Fair enough. We've come all the way to Egghead now, and by Wano, we've seen imagination attributed to Luffy's fruit when they've revealed the real name and they've told us it's the Nika Joy Boy Supermax fruit. Cool. They've told us that when they've showed us the Nika aspect of his fruit, they've given him all the imagination in the world. I am finding it the hardest. I don't know how you guys are trying to convince me that imagination shown by Bonney and Egghead is anything to do with her fruit, when the only time we've seen it is when she's trying to embody Nika. How is there nothing else to do with her power?
So, wait. No. Let me ask him this. So does that mean to you that she became Nika because Luffy? What? Luffy done it to her?
Yes, that's what
then
I'm
leave
trying
him.
to tell
That's what I'm saying, guys. Just leave him.
But
he thinks that Luffy's fruit makes someone else Nika, rather than the person who can imagine things for herself. Leave him.
Kwame, can I ask you this then? Yeah. How can Luffy turn someone into something that he himself doesn't know he is?
Because he himself is dumb and doesn't even know how he did it. He doesn't even know that he's embodying Nika.
Also,
he thinks it's just him.
Can I ask you a question,
That's the joke of it.
You know, with Bonney's fruit, how do you know this her changing ages isn't like that?
Because you man are not even looking at the specifics. Luffy said it himself. When Bonney was trying to do it, and then she got tired and she was like, "Oh, Luffy, sorry, I can't do it." And Luffy was trying to get her to do it. Luffy did like a punch move and looked at her, and then he literally went next to her and he was like, "Oh, Bonney, I know you can do it. I have no idea how your fruit works," meaning that he has no idea how it's not related at all. It's not about your fruit. He literally said, "I have no idea how your fruit works, but I know you can do it." As soon as she was like, she had a little thought bubble. In her thought bubble, she was like, I did see him when he did this, or when he went into this, I think it was like a big stage, and then she just went big and she did it. It's a thing that's like it's motivated by Luffy.
No, but I feel like with Bonney, she's able to copy past and futures with the AJ.
I know that I'm saying. So with her fruit, the way that she did it, I'm saying that's why I'm saying I don't see the similarity. I don't think it's fruit based. It's not that everybody with similar fruits or the fruits that do this can then do that. I don't think it's fruit related like that. That's why the Gorosei are so pissed basically, because it's so random. It doesn't matter about identifying the 10 fruits in the world, keeping track on them, and then we got all the Nikas on shutdown.
I feel like there's only one fruit that has the power. I feel like with
what's that sound?
Did you catch what I said, by the way?
No, it sound went mad.
Oh no! Before when I said.
So what I'm saying is, I feel like the only fruit that has this power.
Wait, one at a time. Go on.
I can't hear anyone else.
You know, all Luffy done was encourage this girl to use her own powers.
Yeah,
and we're still going in circles.
But Luffy
encouraged her to use her own powers. So what are we doing?
No, but he didn't. He said, "I don't know how." He said, "I don't know how your fruit works." This is quotes. He said,
we don't know how her fruit works.
I'm saying,
I'm
saying Luffy said it in terms of, "I don't know how your fruit works," meaning it doesn't matter about your fruit. Who cares how whatever fruit you have? I just know.
What are we arguing anyway?
Because what do you say?
What are we arguing about anyway?
I was just saying I don't.
He's arguing
my theory.
He's arguing that she became Nika not because of her fruit, but because of Luffy's fruit. That's what he's really here arguing.
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same thing I said of the reason I think that she was able to become or embody Nika is because I think there's 5 to 10 people or characters in the anime that's gonna be or come across Luffy at some point, but either we've met or haven't met yet or whatever. But it's gonna be a thing of when they are with Luffy or when they are in that mode or when Luffy does inspire them in that moment, then they can be inspired to embody Nika and to actually get that transformation as well. But I don't think they can do it on their own just based on their fruit. I don't think it's fruit related. It doesn't make any sense.
But then isn't it not fruit related because of the
I hear that.
imagination aspect?
That's what I'm saying, but it doesn't matter. The imagination aspect is an aspect of Nika. It's not an aspect of the fruit.
Either way, I don't really I hear what you're saying. I don't really care about all that stuff. All I'm saying is
I'm hoping that for the sake of One Piece, I really hope we're all reading too much into this, and this is just a one-off.
Nah, I think there's gonna be.
It's not a one-off. Every time we see her, she's gonna be doing this shit.
Yeah, we're gonna come across the others.
This isn't.
I can't lie, man. The fact that she does it pisses me off.
This isn't DLC exclusive.
But money for the crew, innit?
What you know what it is? Yes, I feel like the most important part of this chapter, and I feel like one of the most important parts that we've all forgotten is that one that they revealed to the world that Roger's new name was Gold D. Like bare people were confused.
They said it.
And then 2 is that even everyone with in regards to Laugh Tale is that it's been swept under the rug that Shanks never went to Laugh Tale, so he actually doesn't know anything about One Piece or where it is.
Yeah, he was looking after Buggy's weak ass.
Yeah, and that no Devil Fruit user has actually gone to Laugh Tale.
Oh yeah, because of My Man's crew was full of
Yeah. But do you feel like that could be...
Well, Roger's crew have no Devil Fruit users.
Or do you feel like you might have to have a set level of Haki to get into Laugh Tale, or do you reckon it's a Devil Fruit blocker?
I assume it's something to do with Haki.
I think if you need the Nika fruit to get it, it better not be no fruit shit.
I think Laugh Tale's probably blocks by you have to have a certain Haki level to get in. That's probably
I think
similar to what Kaido said. No, they said you can't. It's the guys with the Haki that are like the true leaders of this.
Yeah, no, I think I just had a mad idea.
Because it should be. It's hacky. Like devil fruits is just a power, really. But it's your willpower and your.
I think you man are right. I think it's a thing of you can get. I think you can get to Laughdale by two ways. I think you can get there through sheer willpower and actually just wanting to find it. And I think you're with the mindset way. I think that's how Roger got there. But I feel like the other way or the right way to get there is through Luffy's fruit and just imagination.
That's why Blackbeard will never get.
And creating your own path.
But what do you feel like, in terms of with Laughter, where they say that only those with the coat of kings can rule the world? Or after what do you feel like if Laughtale's environment is just like under a constant state of conquerors?
Nah, I don't think so.
What you think? Conqueror's hacky just breaking up the airs,
like
the whole shit that's spiking and that.
But like environmentally, like where you say Laughtale's like the Earth's core and the Earth's embodiment.
Oh, like if it's just under lava or something.
No, not even under lava. Like if it's the Earth's embodiment, like the Earth's embodiment and spirit, and you're like under the pressure of the Earth itself.
Oh, okay, like a gravity thing, like a actual pull,
like
a force.
So but instead, the only way to counter it is to have the coating of kings.
Fair, so that could relieve the pressure.
Oh, that is extra, man.
But then how was Crocus there then?
Well, Crocus is the king, Don't disrespect my nigga,
Man said king,
Crocus out here. That's been fishing for days.
Yeah, because it's never been denied or confirmed if you had it or not.
That's what I'm saying. Hey,
are you man being serious? Let me quickly go and see everyone who was there and just run by who didn't have King
Don't watch
Saki.
my man Crocus, fam. Don't worry about him. He's there.
To be fair though, they did have the most conquerors because they got Douglas Bullet, Rayleigh, Odin, Roger.
Yeah, but I just assume. But I just assume that
in one
crew. Or even if you didn't have conquerors, if you had the willpower to not succumb to conquerors.
That's true as well. Yeah,
I think it's all that. But
I reckon that's why Buggy and Shanks probably couldn't go because they were kids.
But with that, that's very vague because you can someone like Frankie, he'll firm someone like Dofi's King Saki, but he's not firming Shanks one.
No. He's definitely firming it.
No, you think?
100%.
If Greenball couldn't firm Shanks' haki, sure.
Yeah, Frankie's done.
Only one dropping on the ship is Usopp and Chopper. Chill.
I reckon.
Dropping, man. They should
Shanks really put that
story-wise. I think story-wise,
maybe Nami, maybe Nami as well.
If Nami should be dropping, Robin should be dropping.
Full force of his
Nami's dropping to Dofi.
They should be dropping.
Nah, Robin will sweat.
No, if Shanks drops the ship and goes full force of his haki, Robin drops to one.
Only about 4 or 5 of them
will be Jinbei's.
The only people standing is the monster.
It's the big four.
Yeah, the rest of these men.
Bonney, Jinbei, Zoro, and Luffy.
Wow.
Say that. But you know, to get the One Piece right, the way I see it, is that of course we said it's the haki thing, but it's the same reason why Blackbeard will never get it because you don't have the mentality to actually get it.
Do you think the One Piece has anything to do with reducing the sea levels?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it does.
I feel like the One Piece
is the
key to destroying the red line.
Yeah, that too.
I think
But doesn't destroying the red line actually increase the
and I think that's why Shirahoshi is going to be important.
No, I think what can decrease the water levels is
destroying the red line.
So destroying the red line.
Maybe destroying
but wouldn't
the red
destroying the red line actually increase it?
No, it might reduce
think
it.
So.
It might spread it out. It might reduce it. But here, what?
That's not how it works. That's not how physics works.
No, but you see the plans that Frankie burned, the plans for the reverse Pluton.
Yeah.
The ship.
Yeah, what about it?
I think that can reverse it.
You think the ship?
You
think the ship itself will have technology that can change the
because
water
in Water 7, that's what they told. When we heard about the plans, they told us that the reason that the plans were formulated and passed down was in case anybody got their hands on, was it Pluton or one of the ancient weapons? It was basically created to go against the ancient weapons. So I think maybe it's one of the ancient weapons that's obviously causing the world to sink. So I think whatever's good.
Uranus, the emu's using, where it's just X and everything on the map.
Yeah. So I think whatever it is, maybe that ship can destroy Uranus, or maybe it's got like a cannon on the thing, or I don't know. But I think maybe Frankie might have because Frankie memorized the plans and burned it, isn't it?
You know that Frankie has.
So I feel like everyone in the
Straw
Straw Hats is going to have their part to play in the strike.
What?
Why is Frankie's bounty not as high as it should be if he knows the plans of the flipping?
Because people don't know that he knows.
No, but the world government know. No one needs to know apart from the world government, and they know.
Hey, what we can say is that
His bounty's high.
We're finally done with Rob Lucci.
Bruv, man was scrapping Usopp.
What, you was tired of him?
Yeah, man.
Tired of him.
Guys
They're trying to fight.
One Piece fans became so harsh, man.
What?
Rob Lucci used to get love. He comes back stronger and he's hated. It's crazy.
Who?
Nah, it was a good stepping stone.
People hate on Rob Lucci.
From Luffy was fighting him.
Man hate Lucci now. Like this whole egghead, he just slandered.
He's a bum.
He got put down. So
I know why they hate him, because he made Zoro look bad. The man upset. Some of us.
Where was that?
I said it the whole time. I love that. Zoro was toying with Lucci, man. He wasn't taking him serious.
That's what
they had to come to tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, Sanji had to tell him to hurry up.
And then he cut out.
Then he finished it next move.
Quick thing.
And then he got up, same chapter.
Quick thing.
And then Lucci got up, same chapter.
Like Sanji
and then he got
See, they don't address that part, John. You see that part? It gets no response.
And then and then he got up and then he got ran over by Jims.
Yeah. Hey, Sanji beats Lucci.
Of course, Sanji beats Lucci, but there's
chill.
people
Sanji don't beat Lucci. Chill, man.
Man, I'm crazy.
What do you mean, of course he does?
That boy struggled with Lucci.
Sanji ain't beating Lucci, man.
I know, just chatting.
Like, CP0, they're playing this. Like, Kaku couldn't even beat
Sanji
Zoro.
ain't beating no one with Awakening, man.
You know, yeah. What's Stussie's angle now that Vegapunk's dead? Because
Stussie want to join the crew. So she's loving the crew.
Dre's, also at some point,
to be honest, I'll be more on Stussie joining the crew
than anyone else. At some point.
Nah, no way. She knows too much.
She doesn't do anything that we need, man.
Stussie knows.
I'll be more on her joining the crew than anyone else, man.
Why?
I don't want to.
I'm saying that the Grand Fleet's going to return to like Bellamy and all them, and they're well funny.
The reason why Stussie makes more sense than the others,
I think they'll come for a fight. They're going to be around.
Yeah, they're pulling up from those. The war's pending. Because
the reason why Stussie makes more sense than some of the others, is that sometimes I feel like when you guys want certain people to join,
I can't hear John.
Wait, you can't hear me?
Oh, you can't hear John?
No.
Oh, what?
It's tough on you, then.
John, I can hear you. So turn off your mic, turn it back on.
Nah, man, if you can't hear me, it's tough on there, man. So
I hear it.
You know, I hear it now, yeah. So you need to remember that there has is dynamics within the crew. So the reason why I wasn't a fan of Yamato joining the crew is because she upsets the power balance in terms of strength. The reason why I didn't like, I don't like the fact. The reason I don't like Bonney joining the crew is because she's too divisive of a character to join the crew, and Stussie basically doesn't fit either of those things. So it's kind of just she's a simple fit, if that makes sense. But she shouldn't. But I'm just saying she makes more sense because she doesn't upset the balance in any way in terms of story or in terms of strength.
So you're saying she basically makes more sense because she doesn't add or remove anything from the crew.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that she should be part of the crew.
That's what I'm saying.
It's crap in it, but
you're basically saying she's useless, but you don't mind taking her, innit?
Yes.
So, but did you know what? Yeah, is that I don't think Bonney will join the crew because I feel like she's gonna go and do
too divisive. She's too divisive anyway.
Gonna go.
People were speculating that because that little panel when Sanji was like, when Luffy was like, punch me in my back. And the next panel, she must have been like, what? Like, why would I do that? You want me to punch you? Like, won't that hurt? And then Sanji was like, well, captain's orders. He was like, if the captain gives an order, you follow it. And then because of the fact that she did it, people were like, "Oh, she's basically accepted Luffy as captain now," kind of thing. But I don't think so. To be honest,
come on, man.
The reason why she won't join the crew, I think during the flashback,
she's just too divisive.
Kuma always had this thing about wanting to see different places.
But by that logic,
in the world, so she's gonna do that. She's gonna do that. She's gonna go travel the world. We don't need her on the crew.
We can say that laws.
She's been doing it herself now. She's a pirate.
Yeah, but there's still more places to see. Chill, go to them.
She's too divisive as a character. There's too much about her.
She's 12.
She's not really 12 though, isn't it?
She is
really 12. She was born 12 years ago.
Bro, she's not really 12, man.
Try banging then and see what happens.
She's 12.
We're talking about 12-year-olds. We're talking about banging, fam. Chill.
No one's
you said
she's
not really 12.
And how Blackbeard's
she changes her age, innit? She's 12.
Sometimes 12 is 12, cuz. Go by
it's
that.
Temporary, bro. It's temporary.
That's what I'm saying. How are you going to say she's 12 when it's temporary? Most of the time, she's not 12. She appears to be
is that what on, yeah?
What?
Is that what you're on, yeah?
I'm throwing out wild accusations.
Man. Fam, this ain't no Kendrick and Drake thing, you know. I know where you live, bro.
Is that what you're on, yeah, man? So what, she's not really 12, yeah, so I can really... Is that... say nothing, cool.
Fam, how old was she at Sabadi?
10.
Fam, don't let the girl tell you say anything, you're finished.
She was 10. To answer your question, she was 10.
You're telling me that she came to Sabadi as a little
Call me, man. Don't get yourself cancelled out here, man.
She was, bro.
You man are not even getting what I'm saying.
It's confirmed.
You're trying to get yourself cancelled, yeah?
It's facts. Even the flashback with Kuma confirms her age.
No, I'm saying yes. I'm saying that was her real age. Yeah,
that's just like saying,
bro, man doesn't care.
Like saying, look, just because she got just because she's transgender, it don't make, bro. She's still a man. It don't matter, fam.
Oh my!
Hey, John, you packed
up, bro.
You want this channel to get shut down?
Or John, you get even transgenders?
This guy's giving himself more shit to edit.
Yeah, John, that has to come out 100%.
Hey, this whole segment's crazy.
Hey, John,
back to the show, fam.
Were you trying to watch that?
Huh?
Watch what?
You're wild.
Watch what?
Nah, say nothing. But
what am I watching?
What's it? Yeah, fam. There's like, I think there's like 5 to 10 meters still.
Oh my days.
No, let's move on from that one. No, allow it. Move on.
Oh my days. Now, I'm gonna have to go on YouTube, do my research to see this multiple Nika theory to see if he stole this shit.
I ain't still nothing.
So I've even got some research I need to go do my damn self.
Do you know what it is?
If I find a theorist, that's dropped this theory.
Do you know what I'm gonna do? Do you know what I'm gonna do? Each time, and when I have these theories, I'm gonna jump on stream with John and I'm gonna timestamp the bitch. So even our last stream, me and John must have
this theory's dead, by the way. This theory's dead. So
dead or not, it's my thing. If I
go on YouTube and see it, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Dead or not, it's my thing, innit? That's calm.
That's definitely. I hope it's your thing, because if I see that online, I'm gonna be shocked.
I'm saying
there's gonna be 5 Nikas walking around because Luffy's able to just make Nikas of people with his fruit now.
No, that's what I'm saying. But you man didn't let me finish, fam. You're not actually getting the idea.
No, we finished.
No, don't go back to it.
Yeah, I'm not going back. It's too long. It's too long to go back to. But I'm just saying, it's it's not like that. It's not like that. But yeah, man.
So we want to end on that, and then chat ball.
I was literally gonna say, what, Man United, is that what you're on here? You man are stealing youngsters,
Why you say it like that?
Who? What? This Euro done?
Nah, fam. These men are taking our 16-year-olds, fam. These men are pedos, bro.
I like, man.
That says Bonney's. Bonney's not 12.
What's
what I'm talking about?
Do you want to chat about what you said about Nen, fam?
What did the man say about Nen?
What, the one girl he's got for 10 years.
I know.